inside, what is now the inside leg, but inside of the bend, which is the left leg, and fill out the right A's. Good, and then straighten the leg, and then we'll do it again on the next long side. Now, the reason I want to introduce this leg yielding, this form of leg yielding in the walk, is that it allows him to surround the horse a little bit more, and to control the angle that he has, where the horse places the hind legs. Right, the front legs stay true to the track, which are on their original line, and the haunches come in, into a point where it's just barely 4 tracks. I like to see that the hoof print of the right front and the left hind overlap, that it's not totally to the right. Too much angle and the horse will be stumbling to the side. Here we want to make sure the horse moves forward into the outside rein. Good, and then like in this position, halt. So we add a little twist to it. Do a turn on the forehand from your left leg. Yeah, good, 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 and around, good, yeah, very good. And then walk forward, yeah, good forward, yeah, straight forward and forward, good, and then change the whip over. And then leg yield from your right leg. And the haunches over, good, good. And we made it nice, we had to have a little punctuation where we allowed the horse to walk straight forward for a moment. And then halt in that position again, Michael. And to turn the forehand from your right leg. Good, bend him a little bit more right. He should be soft and bending around his right shoulder. Good, and then walk forward. And I say a little punctuation. Allow, here he has a little moment of peace, a little break. And then ask him to yield from your left leg again. And this, yeah, head to wall, leg yield. Yeah, forward, forward, good. A little bit down on the right rein when he does that, right? Yeah, that's it. Good, and punches over a little more. Good, and yes, good, 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 and halt. And then turn the forehand. Yeah, good. And around, yeah, good, that's okay. And then walk forward and straight in into the sitting trot. Leave the whip where it is, and trot forward. So we introduced this leg yielding at the walk for a couple of reasons. One is easier for Michael to surround the horse to keep it under control, but the other primary reason is it allows the horse to figure it out and engage where they're very comfortable. So leg yield now from your right leg in the same manner. Head to the wall, leg yielding, haunches over, good, and more, a little bit more, yeah, and round and down, good, and then straight, and forward a little bit, right, yes, good. We go back to the same thing, where you keep him a little bit more in front of you, a little quicker, where he gives you a little more all the time, that's it, better, and then into the leg yielding again. Good. Yeah. Good. Good. And you have to sort of push him a little bit, the horse a little bit out of his comfort zone in the sense he needs to offer more for the rider and work a little harder for the rider all the time. Right? Yeah, good. This is better. A little bit more. That's it. Better. And then leg yielding the last time. Good. And haunches over. Yeah, haunches over. Yeah, touch a little bit more. Yeah, a little dance, a little more. Good, and then come down to the halt, and the turn on the forehead. Yeah, and then the turn on the forehead. Good, up, around, yep. Being a little too big in his front, that's right, in the shoulder, yep, and around, good. Yes, better, good, and over, okay. And then change the whip over, and walk forward, and when you're ready, do the sitting trot. And think the same, that in this trot, he has to offer you a little more, give you a little more than what he really wants to do. That's it, better. He's more than capable of it, but he's a little complacent, right? Offering you 80% when you need 100%. That's it, good here, this is nice. And leg yielding, good. And hunches over, good. Yes, like this, good, and more. Oh, yeah, right away, yes, super, good. That's it, and straight. And it's very important to straighten them before the corner, and as you go through the corner, once again, having the ability to enlarge. Now, this is nice. Forward a little bit. Good, and then leg yield again. And create a little energy or a little fire. Good. Good, and then launch. Yes, this is better. This is the best one so far. Good, and straight. But the reason that was the best one is the horse really moved from the left leg into the right rein, stayed very consistent in its carriage, there was a reach. So one last one, let's see, good. And actually at the end of this long side in the halt in the front of the foot. And over, not just more. Yeah, more, good, 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 that's better. And then walk and halt, and halt, and halt, good. And yeah, very good. And then the front of the forehand. Yeah, this is better, good. Good, and around, yeah, good. And then walk forward. And let him stretch down for a moment and pat. Very good, good. Yeah, good, that's nice. It's a nice sign, he really wanted to stretch out like that. Right, so I think with Michael's horse, there was a good example, especially on this last one, on that long side, of the horse really reaching with the hind leg to the contact and making a connection, and then he really started to come a little bit more through. Right? And to go back to the training scale, it helped to improve the contact, which in turn helped to improve the smoothness of the impulsion and the ability of the hind leg to step forward and under and really influence how the horse is carrying himself. So then when you reach the short side, then go ahead and put them together once again. Yeah, good. A little short, good. Range a little bit short, good. Yeah, forward, good. This is nice. Right, so then go ahead and take the sitting trot and come on a large circle in the center. So again, when you come on the circle, think, do you have the ability to enlarge? You don't necessarily have to enlarge, right? But if you wanted to, would you be able to easily? So good, and then you can let's actually make the circle a little bit smaller, good, and a little more forward. And think, again, with the right rein, not too strong. Yeah, good, forward there, this is better. Yes, good, this is nice. And forward again, yeah, and look at that a little bit more. Yeah, a little more, good. And he believes it, that's better, good. And forward, good. And turning on the line again, a little bit more bending. Yeah. And then make the circle a little smaller still. Good, yeah. And bending and movement, that's it, better. So then, when you're ready, prepare for a canter transition. Yeah, a little rounder, and think again enlarge, get them into the outside edge, and into the canter. Yeah, good. That's okay. Forward and forward. So you can see in the transition, he dropped his back and brought his neck up a little bit. Right? So I want to try it again when you're ready. Let's see if we can make the transition better. So bend him inside, move him out a little bit more. And with a certain energy, that you have the feeling he moves like a dancer or a gymnast, and not just kind of sluggishly to the side. Or, that's it, better, and forward, good. Good, this is nice. And then move him out a little bit more, and then into the canter. When you have this down, a little round, good, and turn it, good, bend it a little, good, and make the circle a little smaller still. Better. Yeah, this carriage is nice, good. And then turning on that side circle is fine, don't worry. Sit, trot again, sit. You can active, but stay on that side circle. Bend them a little bit inside, bend them, yeah. Move them out, and once more into the canter. Good, that rounder, good, and rounder, turning, good. Yeah, keep them going, bend them inside a little bit. Yeah, there, so keep the bending. Good, as you approach the next center line, come down to the walk and then halt on the center line. Yeah, good here. But then halt on the center line. Good. And halt. So, see if you can do a leg yielding in a full pass, away from your right leg, directly to me, or to the center of your circle. Good. Good.